The question, do you think Andrew Holness will reject Donald Trump? Everybody get this video to 1,000 likes, my people. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. You know me have something for play for. No, don't go nowhere. Listen to this.
Nurses should tell us everything that we need to know. Barbados does not currently have Cuban medical staff or Cuban nurses. But I will be the first to go to the line and to tell you that we could not get through without the Cuban nurses and the Cuban doctors. I will also be the first to tell you that we paid them the same thing that we pay Bajans. And that the notion, as was peddled not just by this government in the
what
US,
you're
but the
calling
previous
a
government,
real leader,
that we were involved in by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us.
everybody.
Now, I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared, like others in this region, that if we cannot reach a sensible agreement on this matter, then if the cost of it is the loss of my visa to the US, then so be it. But what matters to us is principles. And I have said over and over that principles only mean something when it is inconvenient to stand by it. No, we don't have to shout.
That's all I can say.
But we can be resolute. And I therefore look forward to standing with my CARICOM brothers. I wish I could say brothers and sisters, but brothers, to be able to ensure that we explain that what the Cubans have been able to do for us, far from approximating it.
Alright, so waste some more on the time, everybody. If you respect what a woman here said, this is the Barbadian president. She's a female. She said, well, here what? If we can't come to a solution with Cuba, take my passport and go out with it. Should Andrew Holness reject President Trump? That is the question. Do you think that he's going to reject them? Let's be real, right? This is the stance that the Barbadian president has decided to take. A very brave one. And she said that, listen, we don't need for shout. Listen, they realize that the Cubans has helped them, especially within Big C. And as a matter of fact, it is not even like the relationship of Jamaica have with Cuba. We are more closer to Cuba than the Barbadians. Okay? Marco Rubio is on his way to Jamaica. And I'm going to tell you now where him come and talk about. Immigration is one of the leading discussions that he's going to have. Don't worry. I'm going to share that with you in a few. Everybody in the comment section, I want to tell me if you don't think, bro God, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is going to reject Donald Trump. We know it's not an easy decision. We know that. But it's a do or a die. And just this it fall down to. You pick Cuba, you stand the risk for lose your passport, and Jamaica face a whole heap of negative things. You pick America, that means that the Cuban doctors, who we all know and love, will have to pack up and leave this country. Because Donald Trump accused them of trafficking. That's what it is. You understand? At the end of the day. But to you, the Jamaican people, drop a like on the video right now and tell me if you think Andrew Holness is going to reject him at the end of the day. What do you think him going to do? Because the articles are deciding, and they put out their articles already. The Gleaner and the Observer says, unlike the Barbadian president, or whatever the case may be, they're saying that Andrew Holness administration and Andrew Holness stance on Cuba and Donald Trump's order, his stance is looking spineless. They're calling his stance spineless. You know what that means? A disgrace, a sellout. You know what it is. Trinidad and Tobago have already made their decision that they will reject Trump. The people them are waiting for bro God's answer. Trinidad and Tobago have already, along with Barbados, along with many other CARICOM brethren, has decided to stand with Cuba, while the Gleaner describes Andrew Holness' stance as spineless. Drop a like on the video, everybody. Share the video and tell me if you don't feel like I'm going to reject them. Because they are on their way. Let's see what is going to happen. What is the discussion going to be like? What are the things that this US Secretariat is going to talk about when he hits Jamaican shores? Pay attention to the screen. Former ambassador to the United Nations UN, Curtis Ward, says that the key reason for Marco Rubio to visit Jamaica this week has to be revealed, asserting that the trip to make demands on CARICOM state. I'm telling you already, drop a like on the video, tell me if you think bro gotta reject them. I'm telling you this again, that if you want to know if we are part of CARICOM, take out your passport. All Jamaican people, you want to know if we fall under CARICOM and whether or not virtual TV a blow smoke, and I tell you, say this now going to affect Jamaica, take out your passport. Donald Trump's order goes for CARICOM nations. We are indeed CARICOM. Take out your passport and look on it, and you see. As a matter of fact, it's up on the front. This is a major problem and a major concern. Drop a like on the video, everybody. Moving right along. Already they are on high alert. This situation is tense. You hear me? Trinidad say what them say already. Barbados say what them say already. You hear it in the video a while ago. She said she willing to lose it. What is bro God willing to lose? What are we willing to lose if we pick Cuba? Anyway, the United States Department of State confirmed on Monday that Rubio, the Secretary of the State, will travel to Jamaica, Guyana, and Suriname from March 26 to 27 to advance President Donald Trump's foreign policy priorities in the Caribbean. Serious. Anyway, the State Department said that while in Jamaica, Rubio would hold bilateral engagement with head of state from Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and Haiti. Trinidad say what them say already. Barbados say what them say already. You just hear the president for Barbados say what she say already. Moving right along. Secretary Rubio, engagement with our valued Caribbean partners will promote regional cooperation to end illegal immigration, counter transformational organized crime strength, regional action to address Haiti's political and security challenges, and strengthen the United States economic partnership with Caribbean countries, and statement from the department, state said. Yeah. However, Ward believes that the statement reflects only half of the agenda. It says that it is not the full picture. This is just the cover for broader discussion is what they're saying, that on Monday the impending visit is on. Let's go. He said that the unreported issue Rubio is expected to raise not just with Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, but with the head of government is the region's relationship with Cuba and Venezuela. We do. Andrew Holness has said nothing. Everybody drop a like on the video. Share the video with all Jamaican people. From your Jamaican, share the video right now. This is a national concern. And bro God says nothing. Anyway, Rubio earlier this month announced the expansion of the US-Cuba visa restriction policy to include foreign government officials and their families whose country are involved in Cuba's overseas mission program, medical mission program. I open the earphones. Drop a like on the video and share the video, everybody. Right now. It says, Rubio, who is Cuban American, described Cuba's overseas medical missions as an oppressive program that enriches the Cuban government through the exploitations and forced labor of Cuban workers. We do. He's coming. Who Will Andrew Holness speak? You tell me in the comment section. Like and share the video. More to come. Don't go away. I will be back with more. Prayer Tuesdays continues.